Hello, my name is Pedro. Today I will introduce why game don't you make a criminal. 20 million. What does this number mean? It's how many play game in the Korea. But many people think game make murder and criminal. So now I will introduce why game don't you make a criminal. First of all, no correct data to go on. Many reporters say game make murder and criminal, but there is no correct reason. A murder mind is unstable. Why do they think this is the reason that games are bad? Why don't think their murder's background? The second reason is that games are an object of sacrifice in this present age. In the 1930s, many people think TV and comic book were like the devil. But in this present day, who say TV make people fools and morons? Today, many people think games make murder and criminal. But 100 from now, many people might think games are good. Yeah. Last but not least, I want to emphasize my third reason. From 1990 to 25, the rate of crimes has decreased a lot. And in this time, many famous games made like Half-Life, Halo, GTA. Some scroll insights that this happening is the reason is as the game stress go away. Did you hear that people are afraid of gamers? No, you didn't hear that. Gamers aren't violent. So games never make you a criminal. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Kelly. Today I will talk about the benefits of learning foreign language. Please listen carefully to my speech. Before I start my speech, please answer my two questions in your mind. Do you like to travel to other countries if you don't know other language? How do you have a conversation with people in other countries if you don't know other language? I think everyone talks with foreigner using body language, but it is not useful for you. So, here are three reasons that I think learning foreign language is good. Firstly, if you learn foreign language, we can meet many people in other countries. In the world, there are many languages and many countries. So, how many languages can you speak? If some foreigners ask us how to go to church like old temples, we can answer. This is the first reason why we should learn a foreign language. The second is because we can have foreigners coming to Korea every year. Foreigners cannot speak Korean. They don't know about Korea too. If we can speak another language, we can give information to them. Then our country will be better than now for foreigners. This is the second reason why we should learn a foreign language. Lastly, my third reason is that many people can foreign language. If you can communicate with the foreigners, it is not good for you. It makes you afraid to talk foreigners. The world is full of competitions, and you should keep improving your abilities in order to be your best. This is the third reason why we should learn a foreign language. In conclusions, I want to say, let's learn foreign language. It makes you clever. I think it is hard to enjoy English, but it is your challenge, and our country will be better than now. You will have the world better place. Challenge yourself for this vacation. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Hello everyone, my name is Danny and I came from Cambridge class. Do you like sports? Yes, honestly everyone likes sports, and my topic is what are good points when you play sports? Think about it. What should be the good points when you play sports? Grow faster or make a muscle? And keep your weight down. There are many good points, and I will introduce three important good things. So first, sports make your body stronger. Sports game like baseball or basketball and soccer needs many stamina. When you play that kind of game, you can develop your body stronger. And second, sport make good friendships. I also said people love to play sports. They watch Olympic and some World Cup on TV, and they talk about some famous soccer player, baseball player, and they play soccer, baseball on lunchtime for students. So when you play sports with your friends, you can make good friendship, and also you can make good friends. And third, sports develops your mind and helps to control your emotions. Control your emotion is very hard, so sometimes we fight with family or parents and friends. But in the sports player fight in the field, but after the game, they have fun to other team and talk with other team. So when you play sports, you can develop your mind and control your emotions. So you can learn many good things when you play sports. Sports are fair. If you try hard, you can learn a lot about yourself. Let's play sports. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emma from Cambridge. Have you ever thought about the benefits of a single-sex school? I think a single-sex school is better than a co-ed school. It is better because we can study harder. There is no distinction between boys and girls, and a single-sex school is safer for each student. First, we can study harder in a single-sex school. Although this is a well-known reason, I believe it is the best reason. For example, if there is a co-ed school, some students can't study harder because they want to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. It is difficult for them to focus on their work. Next, there is no distinction between boys and girls. Some co-ed schools still make a distinction for girls in school, just because they are not boys. In the past, in Korea, there was a distinction between males and females. Nowadays, they still make a distinction because it is unavoidable in Korean thinking. Some teachers might encourage boys more than girls. In my opinion, a single-sex school is better because we don't need to worry about any distinctions. Finally, safety in a single-sex school. In Korean high schools, we have a night autonomy study, and it often finishes at midnight. In a co-ed school, girls' parents are worried because there are boys, and the night autonomy study finishes at midnight. In a single-sex school, however, parents don't need to worry because the students are all girls. In conclusion, these are the benefits of a single-sex school. If you become a high school student, I recommend that you go to a single-sex school. Please think well and decide well. I hope you make a good decision and enjoy a great school life. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Lim from Stanford. Do you want to use your cell phone in this camp? And do you think using a cell phone in this camp is better than not using a cell phone in this camp? If you answered yes at the second question, why did you answer yes? My answer for the second question is no. I have 4 reasons for my answer. First, we can't concentrate on studying English and enjoying the camp's activity. You pay 3 million won to the Hana Academy School to study English. This is a lot of money. Therefore, you have to make use of this camp very well. But if you use a cell phone in this camp, you will use the time to given you for studying to play with your cell phone, because you want to call with your friends or families and play games. Then you won't be able to do your homework or you will be very tired. Therefore, you won't be able to concentrate on this camp. Second, we can make friends easily. When you come to this camp for the first time, you're clumsy and you don't have any friends. Then you will use your cell phone. Then when another person sees you, they feel you're concentrating on your cell phone and they might feel you don't feel well. So they can't go and talk with you. Third, we can make an outsider. In the cell phone, we can use so many communication tools like KakaoTalk and Message. Then when you have a person you hate, you can diss her or him to many of your friends. Then because of this, the person can be hurt by many people who hate him or her. So the person will become an outsider. Finally, we can lose our cell phone. There are so many people in this camp, and we are very busy. So someone can steal your cell phone, or you can leave the cell phone somewhere. When you lose your cell phone, you can't find it. And it's the same as losing money. Now my story is over. Of course, using cell phone is good too, because you can call your parents and be comforted. But you come to this camp to study, so I think it's better to not use your cell phone. I want you to think about this topic objectively and change your mind. Thank you for listening.
Hello, I'm Erin from Stanford. Nice to meet you. Do you want to talk about many things with other people? You should go traveling. If you go traveling, you can experience many things in the world. When you come back to your house, you can tell a lot of things to your friends or family. Today, I will introduce about the benefits of traveling. First, traveling makes you happy. It's obvious because when you go traveling, you have to walk around everywhere, and you can go to the mountains in the world. It can also make you happy. According to the scientists, breathing in trees oxygen is really good for your health. Second, it can make you have an open mind. You can experience many cultures of other countries through traveling, and you can have deeper thoughts about other people through traveling. And you can understand other countries' cultures easily. It can make you a global person. Finally, you can get many knowledge through traveling. For example, people usually go to the Korean traditional palace. We can learn many things there. Then we can learn from their wisdom. Traveling is not always good. It is sometimes boring and tired, hard. We also need money to travel. Some people don't like traveling because of these reasons. I want to talk about these things to you. Everything has a good side and a bad side. I think traveling is the same. However, I want to see a good side of traveling. It can help you live your life happily and more exciting. Thank you for listening and have a good day.
Hi, my name is Anna and I'm from Princeton. Everything has both good and bad things. School uniforms also have both of those things. School uniforms are very important because students wear them almost every day. Today, I will talk about the pros and cons of school uniforms. And lastly, I'll suggest the solutions of the problems. First, good things about school uniforms. We can know our social positions from the looking of our school uniforms. Also, school uniforms are very tidy and not colorful. So, they are very appropriate for students' social positions. Another good thing is that we no longer have to pick clothes, wasting time in the morning. Second, bad things about school uniforms. School uniforms are too expensive. So, we can't buy many of them. That causes school uniforms to be washed every weekend. And if you don't wash it, it will smell like your stinky socks. Then, what should we do with these problems? Usually, we buy uniforms from the high-quality brands. For example, Ivy Club, Schoolhouse, Smart, and Elite. But the price of the uniforms usually goes up because of the brands of uniforms usually use famous celebrities for their marketing. So, the brands should not use celebrities for their marketings. Then the price of the uniforms will go down. That will mean that you will be able to buy enough uniforms. And your uniforms will not smell like your stinky socks any longer. I hope you remember my solutions of school uniforms problems and try to change the way of producing uniforms. Since this problem is very closely connected with your daily life, you have to pay more attention to these problems. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Hello, my name is Rachel, and today I'll talk about school rules. Also, I'll introduce the 3 reasons why I think the rules have to change. First, we have rules with socks. Second, we have rules with skirts. And last, we have rules with hairs. There are many rules in our school, and as you can see, it is very strict too. First, I'll introduce you about the rules of socks. We need to wear white socks in the summer. I don't understand why we are only allowed to wear white socks. Also, I don't know the differences between white socks and other socks. I think we need to have the freedom to wear any socks that we want to wear. The really bad thing of this rule is we have to buy only white socks just for this rule. Second, we have rules with skirts. We have to cover our knees. However, it is very hot in summer, and I want my skirt to be a little shorter than now. And I don't know why they are so strict to our skirts. I think the school wants us to be boiling hot during the whole summer. Last but not least, rules about hairs. We can't dye our hair nor do permanent waves. When we dye our hair, we have to go back to black hair as soon as possible. I think they should give us freedom with hair because I believe that hairs are a way to express ourselves. I have never permed or dyed before, but if the school rules change it, then I'll change my hair right away and show each of our individualities. I think the rules are so strict. It should be changed more loosely. We all want to express ourselves, but we are always controlled by the rules. So we don't have our own uniqueness. What do you think? Do you think this is right? We are authorized to take our rights. I strongly believe that these rules have to be changed. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Hello everyone, I'm Aiden from the Columbia class. Where is your favorite place to visit? Is there anywhere would you like to go? If I could travel anywhere in the world, I would go to Italy. Italy is a wonderful country. It is famous for its beautiful nature, long and significant history, art, and food. I'm eager to go to Italy to experience all these things. Italy is located in Europe, and its capital is Rome. Italy has a peninsula and 4 seasons just like Korea. If you look at the map, you can see the country is shaped like a boat. Italy was the center of the ancient Roman Empire and keeps its great tradition and heritage. It has also produced famous artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. There are many attractions in Italy. Rome is filled with World Heritage sites such as the Colosseum, the Trevi Fountain, and the Pantheon. Venice is known as the water city, and it has a harbor. In Venice, the gondola is the main mode of transportation. In addition, the ruins in Pompeii help out the forces of nature. Long ago, a large volcano erupted and destroyed the city. Imagine if you were there. The sight would have been amazing. Italy is famous for pizza and pasta. Many people say Italy has the best pasta in the world. There's even an Italian food festival every year. People can try different kinds of Italian food. I wish I could taste my favorite dish, spaghetti. Going to Italy would be fascinating. Learning about its history, culture, art, and food, as well as viewing its beautiful nature would be an exciting moment in my life. If you could visit anywhere in the world, would you go to Italy? I hope to see you in Rome or Venice. Thank you for listening to my speech.